Why do we suffer at the hands of these politicians? Don't you know politicians work for you?
Hey!
You're the boss. You hire them and you fire them. Look how they campaign. You know what they do? They audition.
Yeah!
When you put them on the job, if they're not
Talk
doing
labor
the
fans, go ahead and exhale. I mean, the boogeyman is gone. You know? Oh, we don't have to worry about that clown coming back. People talking about, oh, you're going to be coming back. You don't have to worry about that clown coming back. Believe me, he will fade away like a fart in the wind. Watch. I mean, few months, maybe up to a year, you ain't going to, his name won't even be ringing at all. So, believe me when I tell you, that dude is gone. Okay? Now, but the inaugural day, I mean, that was one of the best inaugurals I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of them. Y'all, I've been around here a long time. I've been stomping a long time. And, I mean, it was awesome. And the event that they had at night, man, they should do that all the time. All the time. You know what I'm talking about? All the time. Yeah, this is Talk Labor. This is Jerry Williams. And y'all know what we do. We talk like we talk. We're not a newscast. We're not anything. And I would like to see thousands of other people doing the same thing. Because the more you talk, the more you know, the more you learn. And we want to tell the truth. Okay? Tell the truth. So that your kids will learn to tell the truth. Okay? Now Joe Biden and his team, they got a lot. They got a lot on their plate. And, you know, we need to help them. We need to continue to work. Even though we won the election, we kicked ass, you know, and people keep saying, you know, Trump had 70,000 people, and Biden had 70 million. And Biden had 80 million. So every time you say 70 million, tell them about the 80 million that Biden had. The boy got stumped. He got stumped. And you know, he's still running around here, and I ain't got to the parts that I want to get to yet, because I'm going to try my best to skip most of that. But, you know, don't let nobody pull you down about, I told you before, every time that you do something good, Republicans come back and say, well, you know, you really didn't do this, and you really didn't do that. Hey, you kicked ass. You did like you're supposed to. America, I'm proud of you. You didn't let anybody destroy this democracy. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't let anybody destroy this democracy. So that boy got his butt whooped. Now the first step, you know, in the first step back, we want to step back and give Joe room to work. You know, we don't want to, I mean, and then we start doing some of the things that we want done. You know, what I've seen so far, I've seen people come up with, well, you better do this, and he better do this for us, and you better do it. And these damn clowns didn't even vote for him. You know what I mean? They didn't vote for him. But they come up demanding. You can't demand that. Go sit down and wait and try to work and, you know, show yourself the next time. Okay? Now, but you know, one of the things I said, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. One of the things I said, I did see one GOP senator, I think his name was Langford, out of Tulsa. He came and actually called a meeting with the African American people after all that garbage went down and apologized to them. He actually came out and apologized. He said he wanted it on tape and he wanted it in the papers. He said, I was wrong. I should not have been trying to, you know, eliminate your votes. I really apologize. That was wrong. That's Senator Langford. And that's out of, what is that? Tulsa, wherever Tulsa is. That Oklahoma? Yeah. So, you know, you learn something from that. All right. But we also just learned that an avid Trump fan, big supporter, his name was Kevin Greason. He regularly posted, you know, for Trump, always talking, you know, I got my guns and I'm coming and I'm going to take care of you. And he was one of the people that got killed. Am I laughing? Hell yes. You know, because can't nobody be that stupid. See, I don't have sympathy for these people. They're not babies. Some of these people are highly educated, but they're not babies. They know what they were doing. So, no, I don't have that sympathy for them. So, no, we got to move on. We want to work with people that want to work with us. Democrats, my thing is people that want to work with you, work with them. Republican, independents, whoever, work with them. But people that still carried on that garbage, leave them behind. Leave them behind. Okay? You know, a lot of people died. A lot of people are injured. And these people are talking about killing Nancy Pelosi and Mike Pence. And Mike Pence, I don't even want to get to that. I'm trying to get to some other subjects, y'all. I don't even want to talk too much about that. Take a look at Russia in regards to Navalny. This is the young man that's over there fighting Putin. They poisoned him, tried to kill him. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? He went to Germany. They brought him back. I mean, he was dead, man. Brought him back, and then they arrested him. I'm saying that to say this. It's not about, you know, because they got you thinking it's race. I hate those Negroes and hate those Mexicans, and they got different color skin. They're using that to use you. Because over in Russia, there are no black people over there they even talk about. So what do? They turn on the white people. They turn on the middle class. And that's what they're trying to do here. They don't give a damn about you. Trump used to call himself a Democrat. You know, all they want to do is get the damn money. Get the damn money. And use you to do their bidding. They use you to do the bidding. You don't realize that, but they do. And I'm going to tell you a guy who put it into context. That was Lyndon B. Johnson. And I'm going to try to quote him. I hope I don't misquote him, but I'm going to try to quote him. He said, Lyndon B. Johnson said, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. He'll give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. That's just, just tell him you're better than that black man. Hey, take the money. Hey, give me your money, huh? And you gotta know that, cause you've been around here as long as I have. But that was Lyndon B. Johnson that said that, y'all. And I'm not gonna stay on this subject all night. I'm gonna talk about some other things, but I'm just trying to get some of this stuff off my mind. I really didn't want to talk a lot about it no way, because y'all have seen probably so much of it on television. I'm trying to give you the straight dope. Okay? TV is gonna try to make as much money off this as they can. They try to keep stuff going. I understand that. That's what that's how they make their money. But we got to be smart enough to know when people are, stringing us along when they're not. Okay? I like what I'm seeing with Biden. He's putting the people in that he said he's gonna put in. I like the people that he's putting in. A couple of them I got questions about, but the man's got an opportunity. He got a right to put the people in that. Some of the people that he thinks is pretty good, because I don't know him. He know him better than I do. Okay. But that's what I'm talking about. In this race thing, y'all, I don't know how many people are, around my age, but even people that's a little bit younger than me. Back in the 50s, it was totally ridiculous. Back in the 50s, the John Birch Society. Just to give you an idea what they were doing. The John Birch Society put up a billboard all across America demanding the Supreme Court Justice Chief Earl Warren be impeached. You know why? Because he signed off on the Brown versus Board of Education, and that was just to require schools be racially integrated. That's all. But they went billboards all across the country. I was a little itty bitty dude. Billboards all across the country, man. Like, want this man impeached. You don't want these Negroes in the school without kids. And then what they do, they got together and pulled all the white kids out of the school where they were because black people went there. Wow. You see where I'm going? Man, you see where I'm going? Well, these clowns, these same clowns, during that period of time, threatened Hank Aaron. Said if he dare break Babe Ruth's home run record, they'll kill him. Take a look at this clip. You see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Henry Aaron. So the confrontation for the second time. Aaron walked in the second inning. He means the tying run at the plate now. So we'll see what Downing does. Al at the belt delivers, and he's low, ball one. And that just adds to the pressure. The crowd booing. Downing has to ignore the sound effects and stay a professional and pitch his game. 1 ball and no strikes. Aaron waiting. The outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone.
Hey, I'm back. I want to talk a little bit about these clowns around the Capitol. That broke into the Capitol and was trying to murder people and all that. And you got this boy that they impeached him once. They did it again. Now they're talking about taking him to task. One of the things that they got to do, if you allow him to get away with that, somebody will come in just a little bit smarter than him, destroy your country. He was just so damn stupid. But you let him get away with that, and he feels like, hey, he got that far, I'm going this far. You got to put the hammer down on this individual. He's caused a policeman to get killed. He's caused, this particular thing on the 6th, he's caused all kinds of riots, people running around there talking about the president told me to come, and they should be put under the jail. But if you let him get away with that, you don't know, that's the biggest mistake. That's the biggest mistake you could ever make. It's like you had a kid in there just destroying the house, just an old badass kid just destroying the house. Now you came in and brought daddy in, and daddy whooped his ass and got him out. Now you got to keep whooping his ass. Put him in the audio home. Whatever you got to do. But get him out of here. Murder the policeman at that riot. I mean, they don't have any love for the country. Think about it. I mean, you guys got to remember that. They knew what they were doing, like, trying to pretend like, we were just, no. You were just trying to overthrow the country. You want to go back to the way it was, slavery time. That ain't happening. You want to destroy the country? Hit them more power to you. Because ain't nobody going back to no slavery. If anything, it's going to be you. But ain't nobody going back to no slavery. We don't do that. We've become too intelligent for that. So we move on. We ain't going to stay here and do that kind of stuff. But one of the things I want to say to you, though, you got to keep moving. Keep doing what you're doing. Everything going to be okay. I want to get off of that because, I'll be on that all night. One thing I want to talk to you about, though. Here in the state of Illinois, House Bill 3653, Police Criminal Justice Reform Bill. It passed in the General Assembly. And Governor Pritzker says he's going to sign it. Y'all don't know how beautiful that is. They're going to fight him. They're going to call him all kinds of pigs and everything, Pritzker. But first of all, they're going to eliminate that damn breaking into your house, period, because there's no need for it. If you got police around the house, and you tell somebody, hey, police, where are they going to go? You got police already there. You can't run out of there. Oh, you don't flush the stuff down the toilet. Well, come on. But you breaking in on like you did that woman and the other people and their kids, and then you shot some people. One time they broke in Detroit. That's in Detroit. And they killed the little girl, shot and killed the little girl. The 6-year-old girl. You know. Then they broke in over there and killed Breonna Taylor. No. But anyway, this bill, not only that, police gonna have to be certified. Oh, they having a fit about that. Oh my God, we're gonna, no, you gotta be accountable. That's what time of day it is. And they said police gonna have to have on body cams. And they have to have them on. If they don't have them on, even if you didn't do anything, you didn't shoot a black man in the back, you're gonna be heavily fined. Or you may be discharged if you don't have it on. It's so much in that bill that's great. Till I'm really happy about it, and it doesn't deter them from doing their job as far as stopping these kids from murdering and doing the things they're doing and carjacking. If they wanted to stop it, they could. Believe me, they could. But they're laying back, allowing this stuff to happen so that you have to beg them to come and do their job. Think about it. They saw 1 out of 20 crimes. 1 out of 20 crimes. It ain't because they can't do it. It's because they don't want to do it. Because the more they allow them to do it, the more you're going to need them. That's the way they think. This old clown that's supposed to be the president of the Fraternal Order Police needs to be put in jail because he's got some problems in the past. He got some problems right now. He's got, oh man. But I tell you what, I don't want to dwell on it a lot, but go and look that bill up, okay? Because it's fantastic. We're going to take a break right here, and we're going to come back right after this. We're going to talk about the Infinite Scholar Program and the CTA Pensioner Coalition, you know, and we're going to wrap this thing up. But we'll be right back.
I'm Danny Jo Williams with Infinite Scholars. We'd like to thank the Chicago Teachers Union Foundation for being a sponsor. Thank you.
My name is Simone Edwards. I'm the CFO and Vice President at Chicago State University. On behalf of our President, Z. Scott, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for participating in such a great event.
We have Joanne Jones. She's got a scholarship from Contaga, $3,000 per year. Joe Rogers, he got a scholarship at Talladega, $4,000 a year. Denise Frazier, she has 2 scholarships. Talladega, $6,000, and Wilberforce, $12,000. Congratulations.
All I wanna do is run free. All I wanna do is run free.
Hey, I'm back, and you don't want to stop. We want to talk about the Infinite Scholar Program. This is such a beautiful thing. Till you just got to see what's going on with that. We've been doing this for a long time. This is a 6-year statistic for every Infinite Scholar Program over the country. Now we got 26 cities that we service, meaning we give away scholarship offers to kids all over the country with all kinds of colleges, historical black colleges, some of your top colleges like Purdue, some of your Division I colleges. We got them all. We got city colleges and stuff like that we do. Every year we have a big fair. We didn't do it this year, but we had a virtual fair, and we did a lot. We get a lot of kids got scholarship. And what's beautiful about that is when they get scholarships and finish their education. They come back and they send us letters and stuff. Man, that's more precious than gold. I'm not lying. It's more precious than gold. But we're doing it. Our group covers, like I said, 26 cities in the United States. Over the last 6 years now, I'm talking about. Infant Scholar has, I think we've aided more than 70,000 students in the last 6 years. That's over the 26 states that we service. We facilitate more than $1 billion in college scholarships. I mean, we worked on more than 90% of, with more than 90% of the HBUs. This is what we do. It is so rewarding. This is how you keep this is what we do to try to keep these kids from killing each other and showing them that there's a better way. And it's beautiful. Most importantly, our Infinite Scholars has brought help and hope to many hurting communities. I mean, I believe we have answered a lot of prayers for a lot of people. This is what our group have accomplished here in Chicago. I want to thank all of our volunteers. I'm going to try to call some of the names off, and I hope I don't leave anybody. I probably will. I'm going to try it anyway, because these guys step up to the plate. If you see, you take a look at the clip when we finish, and you see what I'm talking about. But I want to thank the volunteers: Ruthie Williams, Danny Joe Williams, T.L. Williams, Ronald Roach, Larry Whitehead, Gus Redmond 2, Maurice Cobb, Jesse Nolan, Trina and Quan Phillips, Fannie McCullough, and many, many more people we have. See, when I say many, many more, that means I covered all y'all. So don't tell me I didn't call your name, okay? Aside from scholarships, there were other funds that the Infinite Scholar program helped families save money with, like application fees, books, and out-of-state tuitions, fee waivers that save families millions of dollars. This is what we do. I want y'all to go in and just pull up Infinite Scholars program. Go to your media and pull it up, and you see exactly what we do. And I want you to take a look at this chart. I'm gonna leave it up there for a minute or two. Take a look at this chart, and you'll see where we at in Chicago. $12 million that over the past 6 years. In Chicago, it was 12,484,000. Wait a minute, 12,484,000. 12 million. I'm gonna get it right. 12,484,000 over the past 6 years. We did in Chicago, and we stick our chest out. We be competing with other cities? A little bit, but we just be make sure these kids get their opportunity to go to school. We all feel that way. All the schools feel that way. And one thing I want to make sure that you understand, and that is that the founder, Thomas Osley, is what I call a great man. This man started in 22. Well, he didn't start it. He started the organization in 2003, but his ideas came to him long before that. He took his own money, started this, and now we are the largest in the country. So your kid want to get a scholarship, you want to reach out to Infinite Scholars and the ISP, Infinite Scholars Program, and go to your website, pull it up, and you get all the information that you want to get to make sure that these kids get a great education. Okay. We're going to talk about the coalition right after we take this break.
Stay home and stay safe. Unless you are a critical infrastructure worker in areas like healthcare or transportation, you may not leave home to go to work or attend gatherings. You can go to the grocery store, pharmacy, or outdoors. Just remember, keep your distance from others. We all need to do our part to slow the virus from spreading. So stay home and stay safe. Learn more at michigan.gov/coronavirus. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay, we're back and we're talking about the CTA Pensioner Coalition. A lot of times people don't understand what's going on. We had something similar to this some years ago. A friend of mine initiated this lawsuit against the Chicago Transit Authority. What they were doing, some of you younger people don't even know this because you're getting paid now because we filed this lawsuit. But what they were doing, they would make us train for hours, hundreds of hours, but you didn't get any pay. You had to train on your vacation time or whatever. When you get off work, you have to go put in 8 hours of training, no pay. But this is what unions do for you. Unions, we got this law passed long before I became a worker. Law passed called the Fair Labor Standards Act. Fair Labor Standards Act meant that if you forced a person to train, then you had to pay. The Chicago Transit said it didn't apply to them. We went to a seminar and we talked to a professor and we asked him. He said, "Oh no, it applies to them." We found out it did apply to them. The union fought us on it. Me and my friend, union fought us on it. So we filed a lawsuit, and it took a long time. Like this one that I'm about to talk to you about taking some time. It took a long time. We filed it in 2003, almost 2004. No, I'm sorry. 1983, and man, it's been a long time. 1983 and then 1984, and we fought. We're going back and forth, back and forth. What CTA did said was we went to court, and they said, "Well, we don't think they have a right to file as a class action suit." You know what the judge ruled in favor of CTA? Said, "No, they don't. They don't have to file class action." But what they can do is get anybody they get to sign on. You can. They can be a part of the suit. So what we did, me and my friend, his name was Jerry. What we did, we went all out on the property everywhere, telling people, "Hey, sign off on this consent form, and you'll be a part of the lawsuit." The vast majority of people told us, "Get out of here, you guys are crazy, you're not going to get any money, and you're not going to, I ain't taking no chance on my job, you got to stop being afraid." We signed up maybe 10% of the people. And it took a long time. They kept, "I told you they weren't going to get anything, I told you they weren't." Then when 1993 came, we were still in negotiation with them. When 1993 came, guess what? I won the office of president of the local. First thing I did was went in there and said, "Hey, we're going to have to take care of this." You know what they did? Right away. They came up with the settlement. Because they knew they were wrong, but they tried to drag it as long as they could. Now, the people that did not sign, I laughed because it was funny. The people that did not sign up for it came to us to start saying, "Well, this should have been a class action, and where's my money? Get out of here." We laughed. Now, before I became president, one of the guys that was president, he didn't fight us on it, but he didn't help us either. But one thing he did was he signed that consent form. He got his money, but the rest of you suckers didn't get it. And they were really upset. And they said, "Nobody told me." That was a lie. We had people out there volunteering, begging people, "Sign up, come on." You didn't sign. You didn't get paid. Now, I agree it was about $2.5 million, and we got a nice little check out of that, because only about a tenth of us signed up and got paid. That was nice. Now, with this lawsuit that I filed myself, way more money, way more money is involved here. And what I was able to accomplish, of course, with my attorneys, is guided class action. We went to court. They fought us for 6 months, 7 months on that one issue. They was fighting to keep it from being a class action. We won that. We just won it at the end of last year. So we got it as a class action. Now they removed the judge that we had because he went on to become an appellate judge. He moved up, But the judge that replaced him, we're very pleased with him because he's a very fair person. And a lot of our stuff is elementary. The Supreme Court, when we filed a lawsuit, the CTA fought us, and the pension department fought us tooth and nail, but the first thing they did was file a complaint saying that we didn't have a right to file a lawsuit because we were covered by the union. And the union had a right to do what they did to us. My position was, the union, we're not part of the union. And they were saying, because you pay that $5, you are part of the union. No, that does not pay union dues. That gives you money when you die, gives your family money, but when you die, that's all that's going to pay for you. You don't get no. But anyway, we had to go all the way to the Supreme Court on that issue. Supreme Court ruled that the active members are covered by the union, and the union agreed to that. Now some of you guys out there know what happened. The union fought us tooth and nail on this too. They even tried to call the police and tell us we can't come on the property, which we came anyway. We're trying to make the members aware that they're stealing money from you. Let me tell you this. They went down there and passed a bill, got a bill passed. The legislators down there, and I know one of them. I talked with him, he was Mike Madigan. We sit and talked about it. And I asked him, why would you do something like that? He said, this is what your people wanted. I said, well, they wanted. He said, yes, and also made them sign an agreement to show that they asked for it. I'm like, what? Let me see it. Got a hold to the agreement. Both of them presidents signed it. I said, let me down. Now, it's not just with the retirees, the active people. You active people. They're taking 3% of your salary every pay period. You'll never see that money. They say, well, you'll get a card when you retire. Listen, you start when you're 21 years old. You work until you're 64. Okay? And that's about 43 years, right? We had an economist come in and do the numbers on that. And from what you were paying in for the 43 years, and if you invest that money, each one of you should get $14 million apiece. That's what that money is going to amount to. Where's it going? When you retire, they say you're going to get it when you retire, you get a card, You retire at 64, 65, you go on Medicare. They say it's supposed to be for your insurance. You go on Medicare. So what happened to all that money? All that money. You active people. That's what they're doing to you right now. But I'm not your guy. You got to talk to your people about that. I'm concerned about retirees. And retirees, where we are now, the judges, the next case will be, the next case will be on March 8th. The lawyers are talking now, CTA and our lawyers, so I don't want to be giving out any information at all. At all. If something happens, I'll let you know. But remember this, if you're a member of the coalition, you're going to have a say in it. If you are not a member of the coalition, I want you to reach out to Brother Claude Funches, who's the president, or Brother Larry Whitehead, who's the treasurer, or Suzette Smith, who's the secretary. One of those three people will get you signed up to be a member of this coalition. What I mean about that is that if we get everything that we're supposed to get, you're going to be a happy son of a gun. But if you get everything you're supposed to get, it won't take a vote from us. But if there is a settlement and a settlement offer, the coalition is going to make that decision. Now, let me tell you how it works. Because I filed a lawsuit, I would be the one actually that would have to sign and say, okay, we'll take that. But I'm not going to sign, okay, we'll take that, or okay, we will not take that, if the coalition tells me opposite. If the coalition says, hey, this is something we can live with, Jerry, we want it. If there's a settlement, if they said this is something we can live with, Jerry, I might not like that. But if the majority of the coalition say that, then we're going to move on. If I get something that I like and the coalition say, I don't like that, guess what? We won't move on it. So the coalition is going to have a lot to say about that. As a matter of fact, going to make that final decision. That's what's going to happen. Okay? So it's been a long time. I've been working hard. Brother Ronald Roach, that's my ace buddy who's been with me start to finish. We ain't finished yet, but start to now. And working his butt off. He don't get anything because he stayed around and he retired after the 2007, which people that retired after 2007, they're not entitled to, because according to the Supreme Court, they're not entitled to the money. But people that retired before then, yes, you are. But Ronnie has been working with me, so I'm gonna need you all to look out for Ronnie. We'll talk about that more and more, okay? All right, so I ain't gonna hold you longer now, because I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, because we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff next week. We're gonna get into talking about some of the things that's going on with some of the top legislators here. We're gonna get some more guests on, like we've had before, some of your legislators on this show. Hopefully, I get a shot. And if you get a chance, go take that shot. Don't be afraid of it. I get a shot, we can get back down at the office down there at the studio. But right now, we're going to continue to do it from the house because we're trying to be as safe as we possibly can. You do the same thing. Keep your face covered. Wash your hands. And, try to stay out of big crowds, okay? And we're going to give you this because it's old school time. We'll see you next week on Talk Labor with Jerry Williams, okay?
I can think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. But I can never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend this broken heart? Oh, my mind. How can you stop the rain falling down? What I'm trying to say is, how can you stop the sun from shining? And I want to know what makes the world go round. wanna know what makes the world go round. All I can say is la 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 la. I can still feel the breeze. It ruffles through the trees, and misty memories of days gone by, but we can never see tomorrow. Would you believe that? No one, nobody ever told us about that sorrow. Here. Is there anybody in New York that can mend a broken heart? Oh, baby, how can you stop the rain? Somebody ought to stop the rain. Stop the rain. Stop the rain. Stop the rain. Won't you stop the rain? Oh, woman, my broken heart. I just wanna live again, baby. La 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 la. How about a nice round of applause for the group, ladies and gentlemen? Buddy Jared, Michael Baker. But you see, it's this broken heart of mine. You see, I can sing and sing and sing about this broken heart of mine. Baby, help me mend my broken heart. 'Cause somewhere down in my heart, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanna say la la